Hello, good morning everyone. Am I audible? Hello, am I audible? Yes, okay, sir. We'll start at 9 o'clock. Hello, good morning friends. Welcome for today's session. We are going to discuss about stock analysis, chart analysis. Does anyone have any questions? I will allow you to unmute. Please raise hands if you want to speak anything. I have allowed unmute as well. If there is disturbance in the meeting, at that time I will mute everyone. Is any questions, any doubts? Am I audible? Hello, am I audible? Yes. Okay, so does anyone have any questions or anyone wants to analyze any chart? I had posted some questions few days ago in our group. The common questions which come to investors or traders. So these were, which stock or index should I buy? At what price should I buy? How many quantities should I buy? Should I use a stop loss? If yes, where should I keep it? What should be my target? Should I book partial profits or hold on for bigger gains? When should I exit early from a trade? Should I trail my stop loss? And if yes, how and where? So these are very common questions which everyone has. In this, we had some other questions as well about should we hedge or not. So I had answered for that in the group. Then there was a question, how much of my total capital should I risk on a single trade? Should I diversify across sectors? How do I size position differently for swing trades and long-term investment? When should I cut losses on a fundamentally good company that's temporarily underperforming? So there were different questions as well. So does anyone wants to discuss any question today, or should we directly go to the stock analysis, chart analysis? Yeah, so 5 minutes, a few minutes as to how do you manage time? That is also very good, important question. How do you juggle practice and trading? What is general status of market? So general status of market, it depends on which stock we are trading or what kind of activity we are doing. Pawan sir, general status is very tough question. Means it depends on what are the stocks in our universe. Are we looking for momentum trades? Are we looking for retracement entries? Because market keeps changing and it is as per our universe which we select. For example, there are more than 5,000 companies, but if I have selected only 30 companies which are in momentum, which are in uptrend, then for me, the market will be nice in uptrend with small retracements. But if I'm looking at Nifty 500 or Nifty 50, then it will be sideways since many days and maybe many months. Nifty 50 is in sideways condition. It made high a lot of time ago and still it is below that high. So it's not an uptrend. But if I am checking momentum stocks which are in giving momentums, they are moving around 40-50% in 2-3 months. Then for me, stocks are doing good and my market is doing good. So it will depend on what we are analyzing. And Divesh sir, about how to manage the time. So this is exactly important question, very very important question, because if we are a practitioner, a busy practitioner, and still interested in markets but don't get time to analyze or to take action in live market, then how to manage the time between practice and between trading. So normally what I do when I have surgeries or when I have busy schedule, I avoid taking trades, and intraday trades are avoided, especially because intraday trading is not for somebody who is doing it part time. And if you come and see opportunities when you are available at that time, if opportunity is available and you take a trade, that is kind of risky, because what happens is when we come to the screen, we try to take a trade whether there is opportunity or no opportunity, and checking the screen multiple times every day in between is not good. Somebody who is doing it as a full timer, he will sit from 9:15 to 3:30. He will continuously keep checking the screen and he will take trades only when there is opportunity. But what do busy practitioners do is they come on screen sometime whenever they get time, like maybe in between two, three patients. If they have some time, they will check the chart, and if they feel that there is something, they will take the opportunity or they will take the trade. But invariably what happens is when they are available, they try to take a trades because मैं आया हूँ कुछ तो करके जाता हूँ. So this tendency is very dangerous, and it may harm the trader's account in a bad way. So what I prefer is, if I have lot of time, only then I take intraday trade. If I'm able to monitor the charts, only then I take intraday trade. Otherwise, I prefer end of the day analysis. I check charts at night when I am free. At that time, I run my screener, I go through those screeners, those charts, and I place alerts on those charts. So that alert will get triggered, and I will come to know that this stock is needs to take some action. I need to take some action in this stock. It is possibly a stock which is giving me entry. So this way, I don't have to check the charts every day, and I don't take too many trades every day. What I do is I take one or two trades in a day and let it run. If it goes into losses, I exit. If it goes into profit, then I take new trade. Otherwise, I don't take new trade. It is very important rule of money management. So what is the rule? Suppose I have a certain amount of capital which I want to deploy. I will not deploy full capital at a time. Sorry. So I will take only one or two trades at a time based on whatever setup. It may be retracement setup, it may be breakout setup. So if I have taken a retracement entry and the stock is not doing good and it is still at that level, either I have to exit this chart, exit this stock, or I have to wait till it goes in profit. So if there is lot of time, then I will just exit it and look for new opportunities. When the stock is in momentum, it does not give us this means the waiting period is very less. We don't have to keep on waiting for the stock to move. Either it will hit the stop loss or it will go in our favor. So momentum stocks are totally different. Retracement stocks are totally different. When prices come in our buying area in retracement entry, at that time if I have bought and it gives me profit and goes in at the higher level where I can trail the stop loss, after that I can take fresh trades. So this way I don't have to keep on checking the chart every day. I just check the chart at end of the day. When if the stock has hit the stop loss, I will exit it next day. So I do not decide the chart, means I do not decide the time when I want to exit. Stock will either hit my stop loss or it will go in profit, give me trailing stop loss level. At that time, I will have to exit. And because of this, what happens, there is a lot of time lag and we feel need to take some action, and we feel that we should do something. So I prefer to go with momentum stocks, because in momentum stocks either the stop gets hit earlier or the targets are achieved or trailing stop loss levels come faster, so that we can take new trades and keep on adding to new trades. But in retracement method, we have to wait for longer duration. Sometimes that duration may be for 15 days, 20 days, or even more, because stock may stay at that level and it may gradually go up later on. So leveraged or totally unleveraged in positional trades is very good question. And position size depends on how the markets are behaving. So if I have nil position, I'm totally in cash, then what I will do is I will take first trade totally with cash. There is no leverage. So uh, what I prefer is, if the stop loss is small, I take good position size. Suppose the chart has given me stop loss of around 5-6%, and I want to take a risk of 0.5% on my portfolio. So 5% or 6% risk in that stock means I can deploy 10% of my capital. I will use 10% of my capital. I will buy that much quantity and I will let it go. If the stop is hit, I will lose 0.5%. Even if it goes in losses of 10%, 15%, I will lose just 1 or 1.5%, not more than that. And I will not take too many positions at this time. When the stock is performing as expected, it gives me profit cushion. At that time, I take new position. So at next trade, maybe I will add 10% more in next another stock. So this way, my risk is always limited and I am not leveraging at this time. So when 50% of my capital is deployed and the stocks which I have bought, they are in good profits, the stop loss is trailed. Then at this point, I may have 5 or 6 trades which are working in my favor. I may have exited from 2-3 trades which did not work out. And at this time, as my 50% capital is used, what I start doing from this point is I use leverage. Before this, I will not use leverage. If my 50% capital is not used, I will not use leverage. Once 50% capital is used, I will start using leverage. It can be, if I'm using cash stocks, it will be MTF order or margin traded funding order, which gives me 4 to 5 times leverage. And I can use leverage. If this stock works in my favor, then good. If it doesn't, I will not add further more positions. So once I start using leverage, what happens? My 5 or 6 positions are already in profit. My next positions, they allow me to take more and more positions. So instead of sticking to just 10 trades, I can keep on adding more positions when the stocks are in profit. And the best way to do leverage is those stocks which are performing better and already have a trailed stop loss and are in profit cushion, these stocks can be exited from cash and MTF order can be used for those. Because when I take a fresh trade, suppose I'm taking a trade today, I will not use MTF order. Normally, if the stop gets hit on same day, I exit on same day. And MTF order does not allow us to exit on same day. That's why this adjustment has to be done. I convert my old position to MTF order, which is in profit and has good profit cushion and has a stop loss trade. So that can be converted to MTF order, and new trade that can be taken as a cash trade. This way, I maintain my position, I maintain adequate capital, and when the markets are working well, I increase on the position sizes and increase the number of trades. But when the markets are not favorable, then my trades are limited and my capital at risk is limited. Okay, Divesh sir? Yes, pyramiding criteria will be explained later on. But when the stop loss is getting trailed and when we get new entry signals, at that time, I can pyramid. I do not use relative strength. Position size depends on how the previous positions are doing. Relative strength may be related to markets, it may be related to Nifty, but if I'm taking trade in small cap or mid cap, it may not be appropriate to compare it with Nifty 50 because these are blue chip companies, or the stocks in Nifty 50 are large cap stocks which do not move like small cap and mid cap. They have different behavior. So my positions will tell me what is the strength of my portfolio and what is the strength of my strategy. Is it working better or it's not working? from that I can judge and I can take the trades gradually. Okay, any other questions? I will share one chart and we'll discuss that. Is my screen visible? So I can see on another screen that my screen is visible. Now, first I will explain one basic principle of Wyckoff schematic. When the trend is down, then stock does not reverse like this. This is very, very rare. It may be just 5-10%, at the most 20%. And people feel that if I buy here and I get a move like this, it's not going to happen. Once in a blue moon, it may be possible. But when the trend is down, when the stock is falling like this, it will not reverse like this. So, how do the stocks behave? There is a particular way. Normally, there is a downtrend. Downtrend then changes to a sideways trend, and then this turns into uptrend. And uptrend does not mean this. Uptrend always has ups and downs. So it will never be a one way upside like this. It will always be a up move and a down move, a up move and a down move. So this in downtrend, what happens is downward move is stronger. There is a impulse on downside and a pullback on upside. Impulse on downside and a pullback on upside. And this gradually changes to sideways market when down move is matched by up move. The impulse on downside gets uh, comes to an end. This changes the trend from down to sideways, and then after some sideways price action, uptrend starts, and impulses on upside start, pullbacks come on downside. Impulses are on upside, pullbacks are on downside, and this is very important. So what do people feel? That they should be able to buy at the bottom at this level, and the prices will go like this, and they end up buying at this level and then exit when the stock comes below this. So this does not give them any profit, because when the prices have come down, it went up again, it came down, went up, and they may add at this levels, they may add later on this breakout, and ultimately when the stock is down, they exit. So is there anything on this chart which can tell us when to buy for breakout, or when to expect a big move like this? We have prices around 87 to 97 in this area, and here we have 300 levels. So is it possible to expect that this stock is the one which is going to go maybe 3 times, 4 times, and not come down before that? Can anyone guess this from this chart? We call this sideways phase as a accumulation phase. We can see there is a trading range here, and there is a trading range breakout. So normally when the stocks are in sideways trading range and the breakout happens, many times it comes down to give a retracement entry. Sometimes it does not give retracement entry and keeps on going higher and higher. Okay. So first thing is whether the breakout is a strong breakout or not a strong breakout. That we have to understand, and then whether to keep on holding this stock for big gains or to exit from the stock at some profit booking level. This is very common question. The questions can be, should I buy on retracement or should I buy for breakout? There is third category which wants to buy at bottom, buy on contrarian view. So I preferably avoid using contrarian view. I do not like to buy at the bottoms, because if I buy this bottom, there is lot of time spent here without much of gain. So this is from 69. It's never possible to buy at this bottom. So if I buy here and the stock remains sideways from this May to this May, it is around maybe 35-40% gain, but most of the time it remained sideways. It went up, it came down, went up, came down. So this happens when we buy and try to capture the bottom. So it is possible for some people to buy at this level, and later on it may go up or it may break down and continue falling. So some people get stuck in this kind of thing, and some people get successful, and later on when the stock prices go higher, they keep telling everyone, I had bought at this location, I had bought at the bottom, and now it is 10 times up, 20 times up. But the fact is, if you buy at this location, there is lot of fear and you may not be able to buy more than maybe at the max 1% worth of your portfolio. That is a big quantity. People may not even buy that much. Maybe just 5,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees worth shares may be bought at that location. So this is not the location where I would look to buy. I would tell you one example or one incident which happened with me. So once, in early stages, when I went and attended one conference, at that conference there was one senior person or investor who was uh, who was experienced person, and he was taking trades or he was making good investments and had good portfolio. And he said that I will let the stock move up first before taking the entry. Even if the stock is fundamentally good and there is lot of value in that stock, I want the stock to go 10% higher from the level, so that I can buy it. And I was like, why he wants to waste that 10%? I can buy at the bottom. I had freshly learned demand and supply. I had learned how to plot the demand zone from the past, maybe weekly chart, maybe 10 years ago, there is a demand zone. And I had learned that I can buy in this level, and that will be the bottom of this stock, and from there it will go up. So that kind of analysis I had learned, and uh, uh, I was laughing at that person, that why he wants to waste that 10% move, why he should not buy at the bottom. But as I tried to capture that bottom like this, there must be some buying area here. So there is a entry here. I would have bought here. It went up nicely and I could have captured good profits. But when I tried it practically, most of the times what happened, it came to the buying area, it moved slightly up and then it kept on moving down. So if I do not exit in time, I will end up in making bigger losses, or I will keep on holding to losing positions. So this was the problem which I faced by capturing the bottoms while trying to capture the bottom. And that was really difficult for me to keep on buying at bottom. And even after learning Wyckoff physics, after that I understood that it's possible to capture the spring, but it's not a good location to capture at the spring. It's not the best trade. It's even if it is the bottom and we may have identified it appropriately, that this is accumulation schematic and this is likely to be a bottom, but still after that there may be a lot of time period of struggle which we need to keep on holding. And from experienced Wyckoff trader, I had seen that this is not the right location to take a trade, and the better location is somewhere else, and that better location is after the breakout. So we may get a retracement entry. Nishit sir, your screen. Okay, so after this, there is a confirmation that accumulation has been done nicely. There is a nice breakout, and we are likely to have a good trade from here. So after this, we get best of the trades. There is a breakout, we may get a small stop loss, and momentum comes after this, and we get a nice move. Okay, so there are different ways of how to get this. Just a minute. Is there any setting to stop others from making any markings on chart? Okay, so this is not the best location to take a trade. This may not be the best location to take a trade. It may sometimes, it sometimes may not be. I call this as it as a spring and secondary test. So what happens? Price comes down, creates a spring, forms a secondary test, and we get entry here by keeping stop loss below this. But this move may be slow, sluggish, and it may just end here. But once the breakout is successful, after that we get faster moves. So we can see there is a very fast move here, and after that also it kept on moving higher and higher. Here we have lot of sideways move. So this is how we can look for a rapidly moving stock which comes out of trading range. But still the question is, uh, how to identify that this is a stock which I can look for good bigger targets, maybe like this 300 400%, or should I keep a tight stop loss and exit at 1 is to 1, 1 is to 2, or 1 is to 3 type of entries? So how to determine that? Is there any way? Some people, I think Pawan sir has said that there is volume which we can check. So volumes have increased here. It's in this area where the volumes have increased. Yes, there are very good volumes. There are some high volume candles here as well. But what do these volumes tell? Is it likely to continue moving higher and give us a 3 times, 4 times move, or it is likely to culminate at this level and not going to go up much beyond that? How to identify that, and where to keep a trailing stop loss? Because if we use a trailing stop loss below some swing point, so maybe this is a swing point where stop loss will get hit, and later on prices went up nicely, but there will be some occasions when the prices will come below previous swing low, and they will like this. Here we have one swing low, price will come down below that. People think that this is a stop hit, they will exit, they will not be able to take new position. Again there is something here, people will think there is a stop hit, there is a big red candle, and they will exit. And later on when the stock keeps on going higher, they will not be able to take new trade. So if they exit here, it's around 210, it came around 190. From here it almost doubled again. So how to avoid these things? Does anyone have any way for this? So when to buy on retracement, or when to buy for breakout? That is one question, right? Follow new demand zones. Yeah, so that can be one thing, following new demand zones. But for that, we have to keep on plotting it manually. We have to identify appropriate demand zone. Like here, this area will be kind of a demand zone. And identification of right demand zone is also very important. If we do not identify it properly, then we may end up making a wrong decision. And Also, it depends on person to person and experience how to plot that demand zone, how to identify that demand zone, and it is a really time consuming process. So what I have done is trailing by moving average or super trend, maybe follow TRT latest. Yeah. So super trend can also be used, or any other moving average can be used. When the stock is moving in our favor, then everything will work. But how to know that this is the stock which is likely to go on, and this is a stock where I want to keep on trailing my stop loss. I don't want to exit too quickly, and I can hold on to my position. So this is really a tough question. This stock which I have selected has a nice trending move. So if I plot anything, it will show a good move, like a moving average, even 20 moving average will work. Let me check it. Moving average simple 20. So if we see here, it started going in our favor. It worked well. Maybe stop is hit here. Again from here it went well. Stop hit here, stop hit here, stop hit here. But it kept on moving higher and higher. So then what will happen? It'll change to 50. And 50 will give us better direction. So this stock belongs to 50. It started going higher from here. It did not close below it. Once it closed, hit the stop, again it started moving higher, and next time it hit stop loss here. But how to select whether it will be working on 50 moving average or 20 moving average? That will be another question afterwards. So what I have done is I use PFI values. So this was my original PFI indicator, which I have given access to many of you. And this shows these vertical lines. There are a lot of markings as well, upward moving green arrows. So these green arrows show that there is a increasing PFI on bullish side here. And this downward PFI candles or downward arrows, they show there is a candle which is showing force on downside. So we have rules based on these arrows. When there are back to back upward arrows, then like this, we have one upward arrow followed by another one. This indicates that prices, bulls are getting stronger and bears are not aggressive. When we have a downward arrow one below another, like we have one here and next one is below that, that shows a weakness. It can be something like a lower low formation, lower high formation. Here we have a downward arrow, but next downward arrow is at higher level, so it's not weakness. Again at higher level, higher level, higher level. So this is not weakness, but we have upward arrows at higher levels. But what is more important in this stock is, in this chart, is this vertical background colors. These are dark green colors, and these are the values of PFI. So whenever PFI increases more than 5 times, then these vertical lines will appear on the chart. And when there are more than 2 lines, that gives me indication that this stock is likely to go in good trending move. And when this is associated with breakout, so we have a trading range here. There is a vertical bar here, vertical background here, which shows a strong bullish momentum or high PFI value more than 5 times of average of previous values. Then it shows that possibly there will be a breakout. At this breakout also there is increase in PFI. So this indicates there is a successful breakout. And then prices just kept on moving higher and higher. Now, this is one thing which is very important. Other thing is TRT. So TRT shows me when to buy on retracement, when to exit, and when to keep trailing stop losses, at which locations I can keep trailing stop loss. So here when the TRT changed green for first time, that is the level of retracement entry. And what is the PFI at that time? PFI is not increasing significantly. So I may avoid this trade altogether. Here we can see there is no rise in PFI and ultimately it failed. So Without rise in PFI, the trades may fail. This is the reason after PFI, after TRT, I had to invent PFI. And when I added DDT smart bands to this, these are the bands, they give us a good level of retracement. This purple band is momentum, this green band is bias band. So when we add all these three things in one chart, then they give us good stocks which can give us big targets. So if the PFI numbers are increasing significantly, that means that stock can keep on going in a nice uptrend, and we can keep on holding that stock for bigger and bigger targets. So to keep on holding bigger and bigger targets, what we need is two types of stop losses. Oh, this is purple line with momentum stop loss. Once the price closes below that, we can do partial profit booking and hold on with this bias band. And if we want to keep on holding for bigger and bigger targets, these are very helpful. And in addition to this, we can use TRT. So if TRT color changes to red and price closes below this green bands, just exit full position because everything is not favorable now. If TRT color changes to red or price closes below momentum band, that time can be used as a partial profit booking. And when the PFI numbers are rising rapidly, there is high PFI number. This is the stock in which I want to keep on holding for bigger targets. If PFI numbers are not increasing significantly, then I will not keep on holding for bigger targets. I will have to exit at smaller targets. So I have shown you that if the PFI number is increasing more than 5 times, I can use that stock for bigger targets. Then I had shown using PFI number 2, that if PFI number is 2 or more, then that stock can give us smaller targets as well. So here we have rise with 2 PFI, and I had to keep on juggling between 2 and 5 PFI. Then if I add this, I add PFI and I add super advanced TRT, the charts may become cluttery. So what I prefer is I use only one indicator at a time. If I am using TRT, I will use it to understand whether I want to buy on retracement or not. What is the location or what is the price at which I want to buy on retracement. And I use this as a screener as well. So PFI's TRT screener gives me stock names which have started uptrend, and I can easily identify those stocks and place the alerts. So TRT has its specific role. At a time, I will use only one indicator at a time. So DDT Smart Band gives me levels to check for trailing stop losses and check the momentums and take momentum entries. So there are multiple momentum entries here. We can see it started here. So only one or two of these entries can be taken. We don't need to take all the entries. Here there were multiple entries. Out of these, those are which are closer to the momentum bands and above the bearish momentum band, not below the bearish momentum band. Those are the best entries. So we have these entries which are best entries. This is far away. This entry can also be a good entry, and stop loss will be below the bias band because we want to hold on for bigger targets. So one indicator at a time. And what I have done is I have added double PFI. So this is some addition to PFI. I have made it lighter. Only PFI values are visible here. Arrows have disappeared because everything cannot be plotted all at a time. So with this, I can see PFI rise by 2, PFI rise by 5 separately. Whenever there is rise by 5 times, it will have darker color. If it is rising by 2 times, it will have lighter color or this fluorescent type of color. And we can change it. So here we can see pre-breakout, there is rise in PFI. In breakout also, there is rise in PFI. And there are multiple rises in PFI. And it kept on moving higher and higher. We can check with uh, bands that ultimate stop loss of band was hit at this location, and TRT color is yellow. So one can exit at this location because TRT is yellow and below the band, or at this location when TRT is red and below all bands. So this can be used as a exit signal. This can be used as a partial exit signal. Entries happened from these levels around 85, 90 level, 90 to 350, almost 4 times. So this is how a trending stock can be identified, and it can be kept for longer duration and with partial profit booking, because without partial profit booking it's really difficult to keep on holding. So this stock will give us identification of levels at which we can do partial profit booking, and we can do full profit, full exit, and entries also visible automatically. So Divesh sir, if I use these tools, I don't need to do lot of thinking. I don't have to plot everything on chart. I can just see everything clearly, and I run the screener to identify which stock has turned green. I check only those stocks. I don't need to check any other stock. So even if you want to take momentum trades and you have some other screener like the stock which is above 200 moving average, the stock which is above 50 moving average, just watch those stocks and analyze with this. So shortlisting the stocks is very easy. I'm going to cover how to make the watch list using charting. It's a free screener that can be used very easily. Yesterday, I ran one screener, and I checked the stocks which are uptrending and in uptrend and trending stocks. And other list I made was in uptrend and consolidating stocks. So this is list of the stocks which is in uptrend and consolidating right now. The parameters are stock is above 200, above 500, above 50 moving average, and the low is below 20 moving average. So it is giving some retracement. So that is the stock which is consolidating, and it has given me this stock name. I can analyze only this stock. If I want to check the stock which is in uptrend, I will not add the condition of price below or low below 20 moving average. It will be above 20 moving average. So prices above 50, above 20, and above 200, these stocks are trending upwards. So there are more than 200 stocks. So with these 200 stocks, how to take entry, how to decide which stock is good, how to decide which stock is not good. So I will use PFI, I will use DDT smart bands, so that I can get a entry at appropriate location, right? So what I have done is, as there were three indicators, I have combined DDT smart band and PFI and made this. So this gives me bands. The uh, gradient color has gone, but the bands are there, and there are buy signals or sell signals, that is entry signals are visible, and PFI numbers are visible, and these vertical lines of two colors, all of them are visible. So I have made it mm, much easier now, just to use one indicator to identify strength as well as the locations at which we can trail the stop loss. And TRT, it also has a very big code. So when everything is in our favor, we can look for entries in those stocks. If they are not in our favor, then we can avoid. Like here we can see the stock turned red. It went in the selling area and immediately came down. So TRT will give us locations at which we can take a trade initially as a retracement entry. When the stock turns red, it does not fall continuously. It comes to give a retracement. So suppose we have bought somewhere here, we were able to hold on and price came up below our buying area. We did not exit. Then we know that at these locations we can exit. If we have bands, we can keep on holding with this band as a trailing stop loss. As this stop is not hit and price went up in our selling area, we can exit at that location as well. So there are multiple ways in which we can use these indicators. We're going to cover everything about these three indicators in the forthcoming course. So the use will become much more easier. Any rules for amount of partial profit booking? So I do exit half of position. I don't keep on juggling too many things. Just exit 50% and hold on to remaining 50%. I can give you 3 or 4 different sets of rules based on what are possibilities, what can be done. But what we have to do is you have to understand your mindset, you have to understand your thought process, and you have to create your own one set of rule which you want to follow. I can give my set of rule which I will follow, but it's really difficult to follow someone else's rules. Therefore, we need at least 3 or 4 different types of rules which we can understand and which we can modify as per own mindset. So you have to make it your own. Don't follow my rules. I can definitely tell my rules. That's not a problem. Okay, Ketan sir. Let me load one screener and I will show you how this screener works. It's taking some time. Yes, Joita ma'am, you have any question?
Sir, good morning, sir.
Yes.
In this
Good
chart,
morning.
see, sir, the PFI numbers are decreasing in the uptrend. Like it was 144 something, and then it became 870, then it became 770, whatever. But there are no red down PFI. So,
Yes.
and ultimately in TRT, the chart turned red. Now, how do we
Yes.
interpret that?
Yeah. So we are going to cover that during the course.
Oh,
But
yes, sir.
what we can do is we don't need to interpret everything, because it's not possible to exit at the best level always. It means we
Yes,
cannot exit at the top. We cannot exit at this location. Even if you exit when the TRT color changed to red, even if you exit at this location and you have taken retracement entry here, that is a good profit.
yes, sir.
In
Yes,
between also there will be some entries where we can buy. There will be some momentum entries. And if you exit here, that is fine. Later on, it gave a further higher level where we could have exited. And there was a DDT smart band which gave us a trailing stop loss. Because see, there will
okay.
be multiple things which we feel that if we improve on this, our results will improve, our results will improve. Don't go for that. If we just try to in looking for increasing the outcome and improving the results, we'll always be looking for something else. Okay, just
Yes, sir.
accept the fact that we cannot book the profit at top, we cannot take entry at bottom. In between there is lot of meat, and if we can take that good chunk, that is also fine.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So here now we have the screener. Okay. So in this screener, I can easily see that these stocks which are in green, they have fresh up label. These are the stocks where fresh uptrend has started in last 11 days. And these are fresh down stocks where fresh downtrend had started in last 11 days. Last 11 days because I have entered that parameter in the screener. See, candle look back for fresh trend is 11. So if the color has changed to green in last 11 candles, it will come here. These stocks, I will analyze these stocks. I may add these stocks in my green label. So these are all FNO stocks. What I do is I have created separate watch list for FNO stocks. I go to that watch list. I'll show how I save my time. That was one question by Divesh sir. So this is a list of uh, FNO stocks. I have FNO sector wise also, and Nifty FNO latest. So I open this list, arrange it by symbols. Okay. And once I do this, I use a larger screen. This is laptop screen. I use a bigger desktop screen. But here also we can see it. And we can use one screener at a time. If we are confused, we just one at a time can also be helpful. Okay. So there are these stocks, Adani Ensol, Adani ENT. I'll just go to this list here. Adani Energy Solution. Maybe this is Adani Ensol. Yeah. So this Adani Ensol, earlier it was red, now it has turned green. So I will just mark it green here, and it will go to my green flag list. Then Adani ENT. So this is Adani ENT. From here I will make it green. Then Adani Green, I will make it green. Then Adani Ports ATGL. ATGL. So ATGL is not here. I'll mark that also in green. And once I mark all those stocks, Oro Pharma. So where is Oro Pharma? This is Oro Pharma. It goes to green. Axis Bank goes to green. Bajaj Finserv goes to green. Bajaj Auto. It's not there. Balakrishna Industry, Bank Baroda. Balakrishna Industry, Bank Baroda. So what I'm doing here is I'm making my watch list. BEL Bharat Forge. So this way, all those stocks have gone to my green watch list. Then I will go and open my green watch list. So this is green list, and I will go here. I will check the chart. Okay, let me open new window, create a layout. Why 11? Because I want to check those stocks which have turned green in last 11 days. These are the stocks which can give us retracement entry. There is no specific reason why just 11 and why not 10 or why not 12. We can keep 7, we can keep 5. If we are checking every day, we can just keep 1 also. If we are checking on weekends, we can keep 5, so that last 5 candles will show which chart has turned green. If we are checking in 2 weeks, then 11 will give you, or even 10 will give you the list of stocks which have turned green in last 2 weeks. And within 2 weeks, it's possible that some stocks may have already given a retracement entry, or some stocks are coming to retracement entry. Okay, so this is a green list, and we go to Bharat Forge. It had shown us green color. Now I don't have any indicator added on this chart. What I will do, I will go to my templates here, and I will add the template which I want to select. Now, as I have checked TRT color, see, it was red earlier, it turned green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it turned green 9 days ago, and still I am able to see that this chart had turned green, and it's coming down for retracement entry. And then I will plan whether I want to take retracement entry on this stock or not. So if I want to take a retracement entry, I'll plot fib retracement. And as I have explained, I prefer 75% retracement. I can place alert at that 75% retracement level. So it will be something like this. And on this line, I will just place alert, create alert. When price comes to that level, I will automatically get notified here. There will be alert log, and it will also come on mobile. So it will show me that price has touched 1145 or whatever level I have used as alert level. And at that time I can do further analysis and decide whether to buy or not. As it is already coming down, at this time also I can decide whether to buy it or not. So I will go and check PFI levels. What is happening to PFI levels? PFI 5 times rise is not visible. We can see there is downward PFI. Mm, Upward PFI was around 6.3, downward is 1.0, 0.55. So there are two downward bearish PFIs. This is possible PFI. Next tomorrow, once the candle closes below this, or there is a FVG, there is hidden gap. Only then we'll be able to understand whether there is PFI or no. But we have one bearish PFI. Previous one was bullish, and it was six. Here it was. So it was not 5 times. Was it 2 times? I will have to check from this. So I will modify this to 2. And we can see there is at least 2 times rise in PFI. So PFI number is good on rising candle, and falling PFI is smaller, but there are big falling candles. So this is slightly worrisome. So in this case, what I prefer is I'll let the price come down. Okay. I'll plot the alert here. Once the price touches and again it goes back, I want the price to give some reaction in this area. And if this gap is completely filled and price comes back again, then it is a better entry, because the selling pressure is gone. Right now it is developing some selling pressure, even though it is lesser, but still there is some selling pressure. So prices can go up, again give some reaction, touch this buying area. Only then I will take entry in this stock. That will be my thought process. And if I add bands, so this is band. What do I see? There was a bearish momentum disappeared here, and bullish momentum started. Price is below the bullish momentum, below the bearish momentum. So when it is coming down to give retracement entry, momentum is against me. So it is sometimes possible that it may still work, and sometimes it may fail. Therefore, I have made rule that if the TRT color changes to green, to increase the probability of success. If the TRT color changes to green and it is first time, I will look for PFI numbers. If PFI numbers are at least more than 2 times while it is going up and less than 2 times while coming down, then it is a stock which can give us good retracement entry and give profit. But if the bearish momentum band has not disappeared and bullish momentum band is not present, then I will not take entry. If there is a bearish momentum band, but bullish momentum band is also present, it will be cautious entry. If bearish momentum band has broken, then it has a better chances of success. But still, as I explained, I want prices to go up, give some reaction again, so that this selling pressure is gone. Otherwise, it may come down, go up to that and end the trade there. So these are some fine tuning points which we are going to discuss. But most important is, if everything is favorable, like TRT has turned green, PFI has increased significantly, and bullish momentum is present, bearish momentum is absent, then there are very good chances that this stock will give you a good entry, and it may continue going higher and higher, and it may give you nice profits. Okay. So this is how we can analyze. This is Bharat Forge, then Bank Baroda. It has turned recently green. It's it has gone up, and I will just place retracement levels, and when price comes to 75% retracement, I will check at that time. I will place alert at this level. So now Balakrishna, it has already touched my buying area, but how is it coming down? It's coming down strongly. Now I need to check PFI. When prices went up, PFI did not rise. When it was falling, there was high PFI. When it went up, there is not a big PFI. This is 0.5, which is very small PFI, 0.55 as compared to previous bearish PFIs. So I will not buy this stock. And it's also coming down with similar downward PFI. So I don't need to do further analysis of this stock. I will just keep on waiting. And if I add bands to this, it's all the bearish momentum band is not broken. and bullish momentum band, bearish momentum band prices are below that. Bias is also bearish. There is nothing favorable for this. So even if the color has changed to green, I will not buy this stock. It's possible sometimes that it may come down, it may go up, complete one target, or it may go up to this and again come down. But I will avoid this stock because I may have better opportunity in some other stock. So here we have uh, Oro Pharma. Oro Pharma PFI had good rise and it's coming down. So I can place a retracement alert. Okay, so normally I do not use this small screen. I use bigger chart so that I know the proper context. Okay, uh, there is a sideways price action going on. This is sideways and it has turned green, so it may come down, give a retracement entry, or as per Wyckoff schematics, it may fall down also below this, create a spring, and then it may give new entry. So based on PFI and DDT smart bands, I will decide whether to take entry or not. DDT smart band shows 2 times rise, not 5 times. PFI numbers, there is 5 times rise is not visible, 2 times rise is visible. There was strong 5 times fall, strong 2 times fall, but lack of follow through. 2 times rise in PFI. So not a very strong PFI number to expect that this stock will reverse and go on to make new highs. A big up move is not expected. So I may not go for this stock for big moves, but I may stick to this stock for retracement entry and maybe first target I will exit full position. That is how I decide whether to keep on holding to that stock or exit at first target. Adani Green, there is a breakout here in Adani Green. Now, how was the breakout? We can see there were two back-to-back high PFI numbers. Stock is above bias bands, bullish momentum is present, everything is favorable. So this is definitely a good stock for me to look for retracement entry. And I will plot fib from this to this. It has touched 50%. I want 70% retracement. So if it comes in this buying area, that can be a good location to look for buying opportunity. So I will decide when it comes to that location. I'll decide at that time what to do. So I have placed the alert. When it comes at that time, I will check chart again. I don't need to check that chart again and again. So this is Adani Enterprises and the stock turned green here. It just went above this. It has turned green and it's coming down. So if it comes down for retracement, should I buy or not? That depends on PFI number. PFI numbers have increased more than 2 times and bearish momentum band is way down here. I will plot fib retracement level and I will decide at that 75% level. So I will place alert at this location. We don't need exact level. We just need a rough level. So if the stock hits that retracement level, at that time I will check because I will not buy anything below 75% retracement. If it comes only at 50%, my risk reward is very low. I will not buy at that. That's why 75%. So if it comes at that location and hits my trigger, I will come to know and only then I will decide whether to buy it or not. Adani Energy Solution, it has turned green. This is a area of starting point of this downtrend. From there, it is retracing. And if I add PFI numbers, 5 times rise in PFI number, so I can look for retracement. And yes, Ketan sir, you have a question you can ask.
What I understood is that when the stock is in the trading range and if you want to enter, there should be 75% of request from. And once uptrend has started, say like in Adani Green and Energy Solutions, now they are making higher high and higher low. So Can we relax in terms of retracement? Say, in Adani Green, instead of 75, it may not come to 75, it may be just 60%, and then it will go up. So the pullbacks will be smaller, it may not be just 75%.
Is there any momentum entry visible on this chart?
So it is above the momentum band.
See,
And
I have added band, right?
yeah.
Just a minute. I will hide markings. Okay. Now this is a chart with DDT smart bands. Is there any momentum entry visible here?
I didn't get you, sir. Momentum, it is above the bullish momentum band and above
Yes,
the
it is above bullish momentum band, but see, these are the momentum entries, right? These labels.
okay, levels.
Okay, these are the momentum entries. Is there any bullish momentum entry visible on this chart?
Are not there. Okay.
Yeah, so there is no visible bullish momentum entry till now. So I will wait for a deeper retracement. I am not bothered whether it doesn't come or if it comes. If it doesn't come, what will happen? I will get some momentum entry later on.
Yeah. So we wait for momentum here. Then the retracement may be lesser. Okay.
Yes. At least one momentum entry should be visible. There will be usually 4 or 5 momentum entries visible, after which retracement entries don't happen. And do we have any retracement entry? So if we check, this is a first time green. So we can say that there was a retracement here. Now this is again a first time green here. Was there any retracement entry after this? So there is bullish change here in this. There is no retracement. Continuation and first time retracement is happening. So what I want is at least 2 times there should be a retracement entry before taking a momentum entry. So if I am checking for retracement entry, I want 75% retracement. It is my first time entry. I want deeper retracement. If it doesn't give me 75% retracement, I will let it go. It's not a problem.
So can this be
Okay, Ketan sir?
considered a second time green in the channel?
Yes, it is second time green. It can be considered as a second time green because see, this is a trading range. So it came down, it turned green for first time. This is second time green. And still it is likely to give a retracement entry.
Yes, sir. Sir, are there two different bands in PFI for two different 5 day 1 minute, 2 times and 5 times, right?
Yes, so I have made it now. I'll show it. So with this new indicator, I have made it. Okay. Right now on this
Okay.
chart, is it visible? Yeah, it is visible here. You can see there are two different colors. This is darker green, this is lighter green.
Yes, sir. Because previously it was not there.
Yes, so I have added this. I have modified this to PFI dual.
We'll
And
get this version, no, sir?
yes. I will
So just
give this one PFI DDTSB combo. So it will have DDT smart band as well as PFI, both of them with double color of PFI.
sir, basic question: when the momentum entry will be printed?
Momentum entry will get printed once the stock is above bias bands and afterwards there is some momentum. So right now, see, these are previous locations. The momentum entries get printed above the bias bands.
Okay.
Okay.
Means once it has caused SOS bar, then it will not create. Once it comes down to retracement and then it start again rising, it will be printed.
Yes. See, now here there are so many momentum entries, but none of them work because there is lack of PFI numbers in the background.
And recently there is an SOS bar.
Yes, here we have. We have two back-to-back high PFI numbers. We want retracement entry. Okay.
But the second bar is above the momentum band, no, sir? The
Yes.
second S is above the momentum band.
Yes.
Theoretically, it should
But there
be.
are specific parameters.
Ah.
There are specific parameters based on which we get a
Okay.
retracement and
One of the
momentum entry.
parameter is above the momentum band. It's one of the parameters. Okay.
Yes, it is one of the parameters.
Okay.
And there are some other parameters also.
Yeah.
And they are based on multi-time frame.
Okay.
So, like people use RSI, people use MACD. I have used RSI, MACD. I have combined them on multi-time frame, and then I have made the momentum entries. So
Six.
these entries, either they are lucky line entries, I start entries, or they are based on RSI, MACD, or Williams numbers.
Okay.
So there are 5 different things, and they are based on multi-time frame analysis. So
Okay.
even if the prices are strongly in big momentum, but what we need is there should be some cooling off so that we can take a good retracement entry.
Yeah.
And after that retracement, momentum is started again. So on
Yeah.
lower time frame, momentum is starting. On higher time frame, it is already in momentum. Then the momentum entry will get printed.
Oh, that is the basis. Okay, sir.
Yes.
अच्छा
So
अच्छा वो
higher
क्वेश्चन
time frame at this location, both may be in good momentum. Higher time
yeah,
frame and lower time frame, both are in good momentum. The entry will not get printed because it is rapidly moving faster.
हाँ,
And if there is some cool off after this, if the lower time frame momentum again starts, then momentum entry will appear.
ठीक है.
Okay.
Is it that the
Thank you.
momentum entries get printed when the green bias band is above the red bias band?
No, no.
Okay.
So don't worry about all these minute things because you don't have to understand how these momentum entries are getting printed. Now they are readily printed. You have to just act.
Okay.
Okay, because if we try to understand how these are getting printed, how I will understand them, then you will just keep on understanding the theory. No, nothing will be practical. What we want is a strong stock which is visible with high PFI numbers and a good entry. What at most what can happen? There may be entry and it may hit the stop loss. But if it works in our favor, we may get a stock like this, Man Industries, which can keep on going higher and higher in our favor. These are the stocks which are likely to keep on going in our favor. Okay. So there is this Sangvi Movers Limited. There are increasing PFI numbers. This is TRT. So it turned green, gave retracement, went up nicely. Again, it came for retracement, went up nicely. Again, it came for retracement, did not hit the stop. Again, it went up. Created continuation, retracement, again it went up. So some stocks will work on TRT very nicely. Okay. And if in addition to TRT, if we add band, see at this location, this bullish momentum band is printed, right? So bullish momentum band is present. It gave retracement in buying area, went up. Again, it came down, gave retracement. This retracement is at this bias bands. So on that location, it came, from there it went up. Again, it came down here. Now the bearish momentum band is continuously present, but it still worked out. So sometimes it may work out, sometimes it may not. But to increase the probability, we have to identify whether to take that trade or not. So reason here may be because there is lot of bullish momentum PFI here. That's why the bulls are much stronger than bears and it's working out. Okay. What we have to do is we have to look for higher probability, what works most of the time, not on some occasions. See this stock, there was some buying area here. It gave an entry, went up, went up, went up, went up, and ultimately it went up. But it's not possible to trade all these moves. Sometimes it will give profit, sometimes it will not give profit. What I prefer is I want a fresh entry. So this turned green. I will take only one entry. And as we can see, there was rapid fall. I may not take entry. I will skip that trade. And momentum bands are not favorable. Then PFI numbers are favorable. If I have dilemma, I will skip that stock. It's easy. Don't worry. If you are not convinced, or if you are not if you are confused a lot, just skip that entry. Don't take it. Okay. So this was the screener which we ran for first. Then there is second one, and there are some more stocks here: BPCL, CAMS, Canara Bank. So let's check BPCL. DDT Smart Band, it went up, came down. There is some selling pressure while coming down. If we add PFI numbers, we don't have rising PFI here. Bearish momentum band is also present here. And because it is below the bearish momentum band, it's not rising rapidly. Even after reaching our buying area, it's not going up fast. It's moving very, very slowly. It's sluggish up move. I don't like these kind of moves if I'm looking for a momentum entry. So when PFI numbers are not rising, if prices are below the bearish momentum band, we have to expect slow moves. If you can accept that, you can take entry. If you don't accept that, don't take entry. Okay, somebody had asked me about BPCL, and I had said that it is below bearish momentum band, so I will avoid this stock. And it's not moving very rapidly, it's moving very slowly. There was one more question about BSE. So BSE, the TRT color is red. It went up nicely. Then here there is a downward, TRT color turned red. So at this time, I would decide not to take any trade. And if we see what happened here, prices went up close below these bands. So bias turned bearish with this bearish bias band, and green band prices closing below those bands. That is a bad sign. Color change to yellow, that is a bad sign. Then there are multiple downward signals. So all these are sell signals. There is nothing saying that you should buy this stock. Okay. And that's why I will not buy it. Even if it reverses, there is possible double bottom formation. Even if it reverses and makes new high, I'm least bothered, because I want a good probability and a good risk reward. If I buy here, my stop loss is not fixed, my quantity will not be fixed. I don't know how much to buy. And if it reverses, my profits will be small, because even if it reverses from here and goes up, makes a 50% rise, I may not be able to deploy even 1% of my total capital, because I don't know where to keep a stop loss. So it will not have any portfolio impact. Okay. So when the color changes to green, see, I will show how it worked beautifully in the past. Here we have a red color and color change to green. After this, I will look for retracement entry. It did not give a deeper retracement. It went sideways and again breakout. But I got momentum entry here, momentum entry here, momentum entry here, new momentum entries here. So there were a lot of momentum entries possible. Even though retracement did not happen, there were a lot of momentum entries, and we can see PFI numbers. This is 2 times rise, this is 5 times rise, 2 times, 5 times, 2 times, 2 times, 5 times. Sorry, 2 times. So there are a lot of PFI number candles which are all bullish. There is nothing bearish in this stock. So this has to keep on going higher. If we check some other stock like HDFC Bank, it's moving sideways. See, there are bullish PFI, bearish PFI, bullish PFI, bearish PFI, bearish PFI. So there is lot of presence of bears as well as bulls. So it's not moving anywhere. It's sideways. On smaller time frame, it may be giving some good trades, but on larger time frame on daily chart, it's not moving anywhere. Okay. Let's check Cochin ship. See, here we had a green color with rising PFI. It went up nicely. It came down. Then we had a green color without any PFI numbers in the background. Once it turned red, there is no PFI rise. So it turned red again. Afterwards, again it turned green with high PFI number. So what happened after this? See, this PFI number is very, very significant. It is 22,000 as compared to 1600. It's very, very high. So from here, we can just check from 280 levels, it went up to 3000 levels. And ultimately, stop will be hit here around 2200. So if you are making from 300 to 2100, it's 7 times. And see the PFIs 1, 2, 3, 5 PFI numbers 3 times, then 2, again 5, then 2, 2, 2, 2. So this gives us conviction to keep on holding and keep the trailing stop loss. How we will keep the trailing stop loss? If price closes below momentum band, do partial profit booking. If price closes below bias band and turns changes the color, we can do full profit booking. So maybe at this location, we may exit full position. Again, there is a momentum entry. And even if you exit here, it is 700. So almost 2.5 times. From 300 to 750, it's 2.5 times. It is still a very good profit. After that, again, there were new entries. And the ultimate signal is candle color is red and we are below all the bands. That is the final nail in the coffin. So that's where we must hold, we must exit any position which are holding. Okay. When we see this, there are no sell signals yet. But here the sell signals have started. We can use different things, but it's never possible to book profit at this top. We have to let go of some profit. Otherwise, we cannot come up to this also. If you cannot let go of some profit, you will try to book profit here and that will be end of your trade. You will not be able to continue holding. Okay. So any stocks which you want to analyze, your stocks, any other stock, let me know. Birla Money. Okay. Birla Money. So this is a chart of Birla Money. Now in this, there was up move, gave retracement, went up. The PFI number did not increase here, so this retracement entry was not a high conviction entry, and bullish momentum band had started appearing. But still, because of lack of higher PFI numbers, this was not a high conviction entry. Here we had higher PFI numbers, so it gave a retracement entry, and this was a first target. So it has touched first target. Now the color is red and it's still sideways. The PFI numbers are still strong. So it is likely to start moving higher again. And if it is in trading range right now, if I don't add any indicators, if I hide everything, this is in a trading range. It may come down and then reverse. Let us see. What I want is now this stock should again change the color to green or give me a momentum entry signal for buying. So we are right now below momentum band, bullish momentum band, bearish momentum band. We are below that. If it goes above, I will start to look for buying opportunity. Now, if somebody has already bought this stock, this is still in uh, early phase of its trading range. So at this location, if I buy, what I prefer is a wider stop loss. Wider stop loss is when the price closes in red and it closes below the band. So if the price closes below green band, I will just exit that. Color is already red. So if it closes below the this band or below these gray color bands, I will exit it completely. And whenever next opportunity comes, I will buy at that time. Right now it is in sideways trading range and the momentum will come only when it is above 208 210 levels. If it closes above that, After that, good momentum is likely to come. So basic understanding of Wyckoff schematic is also important. Okay. So that was Birla Money. Then Urban Company. Urban Company is a fresh stock, it's fresh IPO, and there will be nothing on the charts based on any of my tools. And it's difficult to understand only with 6 7 candles what to do, what not to do. What I want is the stock should have at least 100 days of trading so that it will give some indications of how the prices are moving. And I will tell Minervini's method of taking trades in these stocks. What he wants is price should rise, fall slower, rise, fall slower. And then this is called as an IPO base or VCP pattern. Volatility contraction. Price goes up, falls. Next time fall is lower, means smaller. If this fall is around 20%, next time fall should be 15. After that, 10 or even 5. And then if the breakout happens, it is likely to succeed. So this is kind of pattern which is likely to develop, and if it develops, then we'll take a trade. Before that, I will not do anything in this. Now, there is a big rejection wick here. If prices come in this area, we may see rejection. Next time again, it will go deeper. Again rejection. Next time again slightly deeper, or it may break out. But I want to see at least 2 rejections from this before taking any breakout entry. Okay, Joita ma'am.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I got stuck here. That's why I asked you. Thank you, sir.
Okay, no problem. Samvardhan Motherson. Okay. Samvardhan Motherson International. So this stock had made a low here, then it has gone up, then some sideways move back down and again up. So this must be green in TRT. Yes, it has turned green, and once it turns green, I want retracement entry. So I will plot from this low to this high, and I want it to come below 96.5 for my retracement entry. And there is a rise in PFI by 2 times, not a very significant rise. So if it comes down in my buying area, I will buy there. I will keep my stop loss below these levels. I will target first, target here. And if prices come down slowly, only then I will be able to buy it. There is a big PFI candle here, strong downward candle, which has a PFI number printed on that. So it's possible that it may come down rapidly, and if it comes down rapidly, I will not buy it because there is some selling pressure. So it will struggle. It will struggle, and it may go in trading range, and I may have to hold on for longer time. It's not going to be a very good stock for me if I want for momentum entry. If I am looking for retracement entry, I want price to go in this area and then come down slowly. So if it comes down slowly, then I will buy it, and then I will expect faster up move. If it comes down fast, then I will expect slower up move, and I will avoid that stock. Okay, Arjun sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I need a 5 minute break. I will have some water, and we'll start again at 10:35. Okay. For those who have joined for first time or who have not used my tools, how do you find these tools? How is the analysis based on these tools? Do you find it useful, confusing? One sir says lovely, useful. Yes. Is there any confusion? Is it increasing confusion or making it easier? Very easy. Yeah. Anand sir says superb. Thank you. Confident. Yeah. Yes, sir. Useful, but I am a novice and it develops my interest. Yeah. Okay. Good. Please analyze AGI green pack. Yes, sir. We'll check. So, Devesh sir, you had question about how I manage the practice from the speed with which we are able to analyze the stocks and with the speed with which we are able to shortlist the stocks. Do you feel that it will be difficult to manage the practice along with this?
No, sir. I think I can. I would be able to manage the everything now.
Yeah. So, for me, I will tell you that I am working as a shoulder specialist. So I don't have a huge number of patients waiting outside my OPD. I have limited number of patients to operate, and I have limited number of patients to check in OPD as well. That's why I get lot of time. But that's why I was able to build all these things myself. And I have taken help of coders also. I have given my analysis to them. I have told how to code these things, got it coded. Then I have coded many of these indicators myself. I have modified most of them myself. I have learned how to do coding as well. And now I'm coding a software, means I'm getting help from a coder to develop the software for placing orders so that I can easily manage everything passively.
That would be an algo, I
What
think.
I believe is, if we are in front of the charts when the prices are moving, then the fluctuations on the charts and fluctuations in our profit and loss make us emotional and we are not able to make profits. Because if the profit increases and we check the profit and loss, we try to book profits quickly, because that shows us that we are in good profits, and we have emotional feeling that the profit may disappear, so we try to book it. And when we are in losses, we keep on hoping that it will recover, we keep on shifting the stop losses. So if we are not in front of the chart when the prices are moving, that time we are able to judge based on the charts and then decide accordingly. So we should never check the profit and loss to make a decision. We should check the chart to make a decision, and after once the decision is made, we should act. So if the stop is hit on the chart, we should just go to the our broker terminal and exit the trade. If we are in profit and the profits are going higher and higher and stock is not showing any sign of exit, just keep on holding. Don't check the profit and loss statement. That is the thing which is very important. Otherwise, we'll not be able to hold on to big winners and will not be able to exit at right stop loss. So intraday trading is difficult because it requires lot of emotional control. It requires lot of monitoring of the charts. Sometimes you may make huge profits in short duration, and within short span of time, it is all gone if we take trades based on emotions and continuously monitor the charts. So what I prefer is I like to use higher time frame charts, mostly daily charts. Sometimes if the stocks are highly liquid, then 75 minutes or 15-minute charts. These stocks can give us trades which are positional for few days to few weeks, and daily charts can give us trades which can run up to a few months very easily if the stop loss is not hit. Even the momentum trades, they can last for around 2 to 3 weeks, sometimes 5 to 6 weeks. I have shared some trades where I had made 50 to 60% gains in less than 2 months. So 6 to 8 weeks, it went up nicely. So these were the stocks which can be captured very easily. But we don't need to keep on sitting in front of the stock. So Anand sir, you asked me whether we can use the charts on smaller time frame. Yes, we can use the charts on smaller time frame. We can use indicators on smaller time frames. But I would prefer to stick with TRT and DDT smart bands. And PFI numbers will be less useful, but PFI candles, whether they are moving up or whether they are coming down, that will be important. Okay, so that can be used. PFI numbers will be more useful in the stocks which are small cap and mid cap, where we want to look for multi-bagger rewards. Like I had shown BSE, Cochin Ship, and other stocks, Man Industries. These have gone up significantly, 3 times, 4 times, 10 times. So these are the stocks where PFI numbers will be highly significant, highly relevant. For smaller time frame, there will be less relevance. Okay. So before moving forward, I would like to announce that we are going to start our new course from 2nd of November. That will be after the Diwali. It will include everything which we are discussing. I will tell you how to use retracement entries based on TRT. So this indicator, it will show how to use retracement entry which we have discussed, how to improve the retracement entry success rate using DDT smart band and PFI numbers. And I'm going to explain everything about these indicator, what are the settings in the indicator, and why, when to look for retracement entry, when to look for breakout entry. In first session, we'll go through basics of Wyckoff schematics, how to identify accumulation, how to identify distribution, and how to take retracement entry, when to wait for breakouts, when not to wait for breakouts, when to take early breakout entry, pre-breakout entry. So this will be basic schematic of Wyckoff understanding. After that, we'll discuss about TRT and how it will help us in taking retracement entries, how it will help us deciding a target level. Like there is a fresh starting point, that is our one target which where we can look for booking the profits. Something like this price came here and from there it reversed. So that can be used as a exit level. It's similarly for bullish moves also, there will be some levels where we can look for booking the profits at starting points. You can see here there is a starting point from where prices are reversing. There is a starting point here from where prices are reversing. So importance of these starting points and how to ignore these selling areas when the trend is in a uptrend, when the prices are moving in uptrend, when to ignore this, when not to ignore this. These things will be discussed. How to use these for partial profit booking, and how many times we should do partial profit booking. How to use these this indicator to full extent. So retracement entry and targets. These things will be decided based on TRT. TRT will also give us uh, screener like this. We can easily screen through multiple stocks and make our watch list, short watch list. I keep on sharing my watch list based on these in between. And so this watch list will be very easy to understand. And I have created a Telegram group. So alerts come on that Telegram group, whether the stock is in uptrend, it has created anything, it has changed anything. And based on PFI number, based on PFI and DDT smart band, this indicator, I'm creating one good screener or good alerts. So based on that, we'll get easy alerts in the system, and those alerts will come in the group. So this will reduce lot of time of analysis, and I will tell you how to place alerts based on that. So we can place alerts based on TRT. It will show us when the prices are doing something, it will give us indication. I will also show you how to place alerts based on DDT smart band. We'll discuss DDT smart bands in detail, how to use momentum bands, how to use bias bands, when to take these momentum entries, when not to take these momentum entries, how to avoid these momentum entries at wrong location. So this will be discussed in detail, and then we'll also discuss PFI. So what is the significance of high PFI? When to look for upward arrows, when to look for downward arrows, how to identify possible selling pressure, or how to identify that selling pressure is not visible now and prices are likely to move smoothly. These things are fine tuning things which will come with PFI. So we are going to discuss these three indicators mainly. Then we have this toolkit light where I have additional entry of momentum. You can see there are these blue and yellow areas which can be used as additional momentum entries. Sometimes stocks don't give momentum entries based on DDT smart band. So this is for those rare occasions where we can use entry. And also I have created one more indicator which is similar to VCP pattern detector. So it's based on VCP. So this, I use this as mainly for screening purpose, and it also gives us some good VCP entries based on Mark Minervini setup. So see, there is retracement, retracement, and third retracement. VCP is confirmed prices. This candle has triggered buy entry, and from there it has gone up nicely. So these kind of VCP entries will also be possible, and when it is with appropriate background condition, then that can be useful. So main thing will be based on super advanced TRT, smart band, and DDT smart band and PFI. These three things will be main part of the course. In addition, I will show one more entry with toolkit light and iStart entry. We're going to discuss what is iStart entry, what is retracement entry, how to use these iStart entries to best of the uh, to make best use of it, and VCP entries also. These are going to be discussed in that course. And those who have already registered for pre-launch offer, they can attend the live sessions without any cost. Okay. So I will keep on sharing the link of those courses, and you will be able to attend the course during that. You will be able to attend the live sessions if you have registered to pre-launch offer. You don't have to pay anything, but if you want access to the live session plus recording, so you want to, if you miss any live session and you want to check that live session, then you have to register for the course. And if you register today itself, you will get 50% discount, and in that there are different choices, means different people, those who have done the course in past, those who have done my options course, or those who have done my 3D course, they don't have to pay anything for live access as well as recording. But if they want access to toolkit, all these indicators, then they can make the payment and they can get the indicators at 50% discount only for today. Okay. So if you use this, I will show it, just a minute. I'll share the link as well. I'm sharing the link in chat box. If you use this link, you can use a discount code for 50% discount. And those who have not done any past courses, if you register with this link, you will get a 50% discount on the course. You will be able to attend live sessions as well as recording, and you will get 2 months access to my indicators. All the indicators will be available for 2 months. Those who have registered at pre-launch, okay, those who have registered at pre-launch, they will also be able to register using this link only for today. They can register actually up to 5th of the October, and they will get 50% discount, and they will get 2 months access. Okay. And those who have done my past courses, so they can also register with this. Even if they don't register using this link and they just register using pre-launch offer, they will be able to get the access for all the videos and recordings. But if they use this link and take 50% discount, they will get 4-month indicator access, and they will get all the tools, all the indicators and live session recording, everything. Okay. I'll share information in the groups as well. So we'll go to next chart. Does anyone have any questions? Those who have done mentorship course, they don't need to do anything. They don't have to pay anything. They have access to all the things. Okay, so we'll go to check the Samman cap stock. Samman cap. So if I want to check this without any indicator, with Wyckofian schematic, there was a spring, attempted breakout, retracement, again sideways trading range, went up, local spring. This is in a trading range right now. And it's in trading range, about trading range. I'm not going to do anything. It may come down, create a spring and secondary test, and after that it may give some entry. If I check with TRT, this is a starting point for this downtrend. It's basically not giving anything clear. Clear indications are not visible. There was a start here, fresh change, then a green color, but it may close below this. It's not looking very strong. With PFI, what do we see? 1, 2, 3. Three strong PFIs on bullish side. So it is getting some bullish interest developed. Okay. I want it to break out, and then there is no momentum entry for now. And if we see here, there was strong momentum. It came down, gave a momentum entry. It could not complete any target, hit the stop loss. And that is the thing which happens in early breakouts, in early trend. And even if the stop is hit, that is fine. We can just exit. Now, what I want is this stock should break out above this. It should create some next momentum entries. If it comes down, gives a momentum entry, at that time I can look for buying opportunity. Bullish bias band is present, but bearish bias is also present. So not good. Bullish momentum is present, but I don't see a very good opportunity in this. Only thing is, if because there are high PFI numbers and I want to take entry, I may look for buying opportunity here and keep a tight stop loss on candle close below this, because below this the color will also change to green, change to red again. And if you notice, there is a red PFI candle here. So nothing is clear on this stock, and there is line of least resistance is not yet established. So If I want to make one decision, I will make a decision to stay out of this stock. I will not take any trade. I will let it go in sideways or whatever happens. I will look for fresh opportunities if it goes and closes above 150. After that, it may give me a good entry. Before that, it may be just sideways price action. It may make me stuck. It may make me wait for longer duration. Even if I want to take for retracement, if I want to take retracement entry here, the color will be red and I don't like that. If I want to buy on retracement, the color should be green. So it's a stock which I will not do anything. Good. Yeah, so Titagarh again, let's start off just fresh uptrend. Here we had a green color, it came down. And as I mentioned, if there is a big downward move, I want prices to come down again. So it came down, went up. Next time it came down again, slower than this, and then it went up nicely. One more thing I will show here. See, this came down, rapidly went up. Again, it came down. While coming down, there are big red candles. So here we have some big red candles. Okay, you can see this. If I make the color black, it will be easier to identify. So downward PFI candles are visible here. One downward PFI candle, again some downward PFI candles. Price went, reacted from here, again it came down. There is a hidden gap here, price went and reacted from there. So whenever there is a strong selling candle, I want price to go up there and react from there. Before that, entry may not have a good move. And gives, once it goes there, reduces the selling pressure, then this smooth move happened. Okay, so if we check based on this, it's sideways, turned green, it's coming down for retracement. There was nice rapid up move and price went sideways in a trading range. So in a trading range, some people may have kept a stop loss below this, their stop is hit. We call this as a spring secondary test, and it's coming down nicely. So if it comes down slowly, gives a retracement entry, there is a nice up move here. If we check PFI numbers, there was high PFI rise here. Bullish momentum is present, bearish momentum is absent. If it gives me retracement entry, I will buy on retracement and I will keep my stop loss below a buying area. So when we are looking for fresh entries, stop loss is slightly deeper. And when the trend is already established, then the stop loss gets tighter or at higher levels. So my stop loss, these are not recommendations, by the way. Please don't take any trades based on this analysis. Do your own analysis. And sometimes what may happen is price may fall below this, come in this area, which is a strong hidden gap, and then it may reverse. So again, while coming down, do we have strong selling candle? Yes, we have a strong selling candle here. And price went up in that selling candle. So this selling candle's pressure is slightly less. Again, it's coming down. So if it comes down slowly, I can buy easily. If it comes down rapidly, I will not buy. I will wait. Okay, so this Titagarh is in the watch list. I can place alert based on 75% retracement. It's at 60% right now. This is around 75%. We'll place alert. I'll get alert on Telegram as well as trading view, mobile app, desktop app, everywhere. So this is alert. I'll place alert at 658 to 660. If we want to change this, we can just double click here and shift coordinates 860 this way. If price comes to that, I will get the alert. I will know that I have to check this stock. Okay, MGL. So MGL, we can See, there was a green color here, and there are so many buying areas below this. So when there are a lot of buying areas, we keep the stop loss below the lower one. And here we had one buying area here, then one more is here, there is one more here. So when there are so many buying areas, we always get confused where to keep the stop loss. Okay, select any one and take entry accordingly. So was this a good entry or not? If we check PFI numbers, we had high PFI numbers here, but when this color changed to green, we don't have any high PFI number. So this does not fit in criteria of rise of PFI by 2 times. That's why this entry will not be triggered if we use triple combination. If we check the momentum bands, there is a bearish momentum band continuously present. It has not broken. Therefore, stop is hit, right? So when we add these two more layers of confirmation, when we just take entry based on TRT, it turned green, we'll look for retracement entry. A retracement entry triggered here, stop is hit. That's end of the trade. But when we check with PFI candles, there is fall with strong bearish candle. And when there is a fall with strong bearish candle, there are higher chances of hitting the stop loss. That's why the stop is hit. When we check with DDT smart band, the bearish momentum is continuously present and price is below bearish momentum, below bullish momentum band, uh, price is below everything. Sell signals are getting printed. There is no buy signal till now. So based on combination of three tools, this entry was not a correct entry. Even though TRT turned to green, it hit the stop loss because other two factors were not favorable. So this is how we can improve our success rate. We just have to reduce the failure rates. That will automatically improve the success rate. Okay, so MGL now, right now, based on tools, there is no opportunity to do anything on bullish side. PNB housing.
Sir, in MGL, there were two back-to-back strong bullish PFI. Yeah. Sir, in
Yes.
June, July. But then it could not sustain. So how do you interpret then PFIs usually?
See, every time it may not be successful.
Okay. So you have to
Okay.
go for the confluence only.
Yeah. So we have to go for the confluence, and this is the reason we have to keep the stop loss, that even if it has higher success rate, there are chances of failure. So it may fail.
Okay.
If we take entry, where is the best entry? Now let us check. There was a lot of selling going on, then it turned green here. It gave a retracement entry without confirmation from PFI, but momentum band was present, bullish momentum band, and bearish momentum band had broken. Okay, but as I said, when there are strong downward candles, it does not move smoothly. See, there is strong downward candle, it went up. After giving entry, again it came down, again went up, again it came down. 2 times it came down, right? But it did not hit the stop loss of bulls. So this on closing basis was not hit. Price came below this in the lower buying area, and then it went up. So there is lot of struggle going on here. Okay, so this entry could have been triggered and could have given profit, but it was struggling entry, and there was lot of uh, confusion. So this was a possible entry. Again, this has triggered one more entry at this location, which is slightly better because there is one back downward PFI candle which price went up to this previous candle. So there is no hidden gap in this. Therefore, it went up, came down, and then it went up nicely again. But as there is high PFI here, and we are looking for retracement entry, because earlier entries were not so good retracement entries. Okay, there is high PFI here, and we are looking for retracement entry here. How is the price coming down? It is coming down again with strong bearish candles. So these strong bearish candles. So we'll have to avoid these kind of entries when price is coming down with strong bearish candles. And despite that, even if we take this entry because TRT has turned green, prices, there are a lot of buying areas and we want to buy here. And PFI was high here. What will happen if we buy here, price goes up, hit the stop loss, just exit. Don't get stuck. Okay, because there is nothing which can give us 100% success rate. Okay, Ketan sir.
Yes, sir.
PNB Housing Finance. So there is a very big gap down here and a very big gap here. So mostly when there are big gaps, normally what I have seen is when there is this kind of rapid down move, prices usually come below that low. So there is big down move, price went slightly, it came down below this. It created something like a double bottom. Okay. If we check TRT, it has turned green here and it is coming down for retracement. If we check PFI numbers, there was very big PFI on downside. Upward PFI is not increasing significantly. There is rise in PFI, but as compared to these are slightly smaller numbers. Okay. If I just check PFI, let us check. PFI average ratio is 0.75. So this is slightly lesser PFI in selling candle. We can see this was 9.33, which was slightly higher PFI, but as compared to these PFIs, these are very small. So when there is very strong fall, prices struggle to rise, and now it has turned to green. After turning green, what we want is a retracement entry. If it comes down slowly, it has gone up slowly, so it's not a very convincing up move. It has given a big downward candle, so it's not a convincing retracement. It's a impulse like move, so it may come down rapidly and it may fall below this also. I don't know what will happen, but it may fall down below this also. So if I use Wyckoff schematics, this is a kind of selling climax AR secondary test, and it's possible that this may work out as a trading range, and there may be a trading range from this high to this low, and stock may remain in this trading range for some time, maybe 3-4 months time. I don't know what will happen, but right now if I want to take entry in this, I will avoid this. I will not take bullish entry, I will not take bearish entry. Let the prices come down, create something which I understand in a better way, and only then take an entry. Okay. On 75-minute, does it have anything? So it created a bullish change, went up, came down, gave a retracement entry in the starting point, went up, but not a very good stock which I would have traded based on 75-minute chart also. There was this trading range. Small breakout, not a significant breakout. PNB Housing. Rico Auto. Rico Auto. Okay, so it turned green here, came down and went up again. With this, uh, if we check PFI numbers, we can see very high PFI, came down, gave nice retracement. If we check bands, it gave a momentum entry here in this candle, went up nicely. If we check this, went up, came down, went up. There was first trading range here, another trading range here. So this is a trading range, a spring and secondary test, reaccumulation schematic, a spring without a secondary test. A breakout happened here. Now this breakout may get tested again. What I would prefer is a stock goes in trading range here. It may come down and touch this line, reverses. After that, if it creates a momentum entry, then I will look to buy. So we have a bias band here, a momentum is present, bearish momentum has started appearing. I want the stock to come down slowly. As there is a black candle, it should go up slowly, come down slowly, create some sideways price action. As it has shown a strong PFI number in background, 1, 2, 3, 4, it can go up. But I would wait for new opportunity. So either TRT should turn green and give a retracement entry. Till that time I may wait, or it may come down in this area. This is a starting point for this up move. So it may come down in this buying area again. And again, when the up move starts, at that time I would look for fresh opportunities. Right now, the momentum is not very clear. Bullish momentum, bearish momentum, prices below both the momentum bands. So momentum is not favorable. Bias is bullish, but momentum is not favorable. I have to wait for this stock to build up, uh, create some cause to have some effect. Suppose for any reason, if I have bought this stock in the past, what I would do is with this black candle price closing below bearish as well as bullish momentum band, I will at least do partial profit booking, especially as the TRT has also turned to red. And I will keep my stop loss below this band. If it closes below this band, the TRT is already red and it closes below this, I will just exit full position and wait for new opportunity. If I have not bought anything or I don't have any trade, I don't have to worry. I will just wait for stock to get set up properly and take new opportunity with momentum entry as the stock is showing signs of uptrend. Okay. Okay, Jayant Kumar sir. AGI Green Pack. AGI Green. AGI Green Pack. In AGI Green Pack, there was very high PFI number. We can see 30,000 as compared to 300, 500. This is significantly high number. And what do we see is there was downtrend. It went sideways here, breakout. Again, it's going sideways. TRT is yellow. Now, we have strong selling candle, strong selling candle. High of that candle is broken. Two strong bullish candles. Has it given a retracement entry from this low to this high? Yeah. So it has already given 175% retracement entry. Had I seen this stock earlier, I would have kept a alert at 75% retracement. As you have seen earlier, how I place retracement entry trigger alert. I just place alert at that location. At that time, I would analyze. So price came down slowly, slowly, slowly. There was a strong black candle. So I would have waited for price to come below this one more time. It did not, in fact, it did not come below this. It went up. And now it is looking strong. So this stock has already given a 75% retracement entry and it's showing signs of up move. There are strong PFI numbers in the background. Now there is one momentum entry also printed here, but that momentum entry is now the momentum has disappeared again. So this is possibly early momentum which is failing, and the stop is not yet hit because this was a deeper retracement, first retracement. Normally I want two retracement entries to happen. So once it goes up, gives a one retracement entry, second up, again one retracement entry. After that, prices are less likely to give retracement entries and momentum entries are more likely to be successful. So in this case, what has happened? It has given one retracement entry, though it did not come down in this buying area, but still 75% retracement has happened. As there is a bearish continuation, price went in this selling area. There is some reaction here happening. Now, what I would do is I would place alert below this. Sometimes it comes down below this and gives one more entry. So at that time, those who have kept a stop loss below this, they will have to exit. Their stop loss will get triggered and there will be liquidity generation. So sometimes this works out well and it gives entry. As it is still in the process of giving retracement entries, we may see this. If the price comes down below this, I will check at that time. If strong falling candle is absent, I will buy. If prices are coming down slowly and a small candle forms, then I can take confirmation entry. So there are different ways of taking entry, and I will wait for price to come below 624 and do analysis at that time. If it goes up and creates new green color, then again it is likely to give me a retracement entry. So I don't have to bother about this. It is just start of fresh uptrend. It is not in a strong momentum right now. Okay. Let us see what it does in future. So that is AGI Green Pack. Then PC Jewelers. PC Jewelers. Yeah, so PC Jeweler, very strong up move. And after that, so sometimes what happens when there is very rapid up move like this, then prices come down like this. They cannot go up smoothly. So when there is a very climatic looking up move, it has to go sideways. It has to consolidate and give a fresh entry. That's why I said I usually prefer either a retracement entry or a momentum entry later on. So this has given one retracement entry and we may consider it as trying to hit the stop loss. If price closes below this, the stop will be hit and that will be exit. Okay. So it went up 75% retracement. This was 75% retracement here. Okay. It came down furthermore, went up again, came down, went up again, came down, went up, tried to have some momentum, but it failed and ultimately it is down. The color has turned red. It is below the bias bands. It is below the momentum bands. So everything is against buying this stock or against holding this stock. Final stop loss based on this price action is close below this. If price closes below this, that is the exit. So if somebody has bought here, stop loss was around 15%. Okay. So if the stop loss is 15%, yes, ma'am.
So the
Joita
PFI
ma'am.
numbers are huge.
Yes, that
So
is
the
fine. But
PFI
as I
numbers are
said,
huge.
yes, PFI numbers are huge, but it is likely to fail sometimes. It's not a holy
Okay.
grail that if the PFI numbers are huge, it will not fail. And that's why we need a stop loss. And if the stop is hit, just exit. Next time we may have new opportunity again.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's possible that there are very high PFI numbers, but this is a very, very rapid, fast up move, which is not sustainable. So if it is not sustainable, what we want, this was the first base. There should be a consolidation at higher level. If there is a consolidation here, suppose from this level to this level, if there is a consolidation at higher level or up to this also, if there is a consolidation, it indicates that stock is strong. There was rapid move, fast gain, and it is consolidated for further move. Now, there is very fast move. Some people may have exited from, they may have bought at 10 rupees, it got to 20 without any time lag. So, in this rapid up move, they may have booked profits and they are not interested in buying it furthermore. So, that is also possible. Okay. So PFI was very strong. When it came down, bullish momentum band, it disappeared later on, right? Bearish momentum band is continuously present, and uh, there was lack of consolidation here. So we have accumulation
Yes.
breakout. After that, what we look for is a backup action. We don't buy on breakouts, right? If you remember, I
Yes,
don't
sir.
like to buy this
Yes.
breakout. I want backup action. So there was backup action. If we buy on backup action, stop loss is below last point of support. Where is last point of support? This is the last point of support. So LPS stop loss is still not hit, but there are bad signals, bad signs. If you remember the story of Boy Scout, and we had discussed that what are the danger signs for a breakout when there are strong selling candles. These are danger signs. We had one strong selling candle, another strong selling candle, one more strong selling candle, and one more strong selling candle. So when price comes down with smaller candles with good retracement, that is a good price action for backup action. If it falls down with stronger candles with hidden gaps or with visible gaps, it is a bad price action. Only one thing is not will not help. So having only high PFI number in the background, it will not help. And even if you have taken a trade, if the stop gets hit, just exit. We have levels of stop loss. This is based on PFI, TRT color changes to red, just exit. If price closes below bias band, exit. If there are strong downward PFI numbers, here we have selling PFI number, here we have possible selling PFI number, here exit. Because even if some people were showing strength, they have not continued. They have exited their positions. They are not supporting the stock.
Yes, sir.
This is where stop loss imports, where position sizing is important. Even after everything is favorable for us, stop loss may get hit. Okay, Joita ma'am?
Yes, sir. Got it, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes. So this is what do we see in this stock? There was a strong downtrend. It turned green. It kept on moving higher. Sometimes this may happen. It may not give retracement entry early, but later it gave retracement entry. If you notice, color changed to green, no retracement. Continuation happened, went up, came down, gave nice retracement. So this is approximately 75% retracement. If you check from this low to this high. So this top of buying area is approximately 75%. It gave nice retracement entry in that area. After that, it went up. So even if you miss this entry because there was gap down and you are not able to buy it, it's okay. If we check bands, there is bullish momentum band present, which is supporting the prices. If we check PFI numbers, uh, PFI numbers were not favorable. 2 times rise was not visible, at least 2 times, which we want. But all the selling PFI price was above that. first buying PFI, second buying PFI. So what do we see with PFI? There is upward arrow, downward arrow, one upward arrow, second upward arrow, third upward arrow, gave a retracement entry, kept on moving higher, first downward arrow, one more downward arrow, it created a red color. So if somebody had bought based on this retracement, this could be used as a partial profit booking. And as the PFI numbers were not significantly increasing, this could have also been used as a level to exit full position. Now here we have very high PFI number. There is a sideways price action. There was a breakout attempt above this trading range. This is a trading range. Possibly it may turn out to be a reaccumulation trading range. And based on Wyckoff schematics, the spring is pending. Price has come down with a big gap down. It's coming down rapidly. So it's not a good location to look for buying at support. I want prices to come down slowly when I'm looking for buying at support. This is falling rapidly. With very high PFI number, it was not able to sustain the breakout. So there is one rise in PFI. I will show it with dual PFI. So only 5 times PFI rise. This is not a very strong PFI breakout. And what is happening now is price came down with gap down. It's coming down with high black candles, which are strong selling candles. And TRT color is also not favorable. It has turned green. We are at the location where it is a starting point for this uptrend. It has already given one reaction, so next time it may not get supported. And price may not fall continuously. It will take reversal somewhere. It may come down below this, and because there are two back-to-back buying areas, it may reverse. But the price action is not supportive for strong up move, and I will not do anything in this stock. As there was a breakout attempted, if it had given me say breakout and backup action, if I buy here, I will keep my stop loss below this, and in this candle I will exit. That's end of the trade. Even if I take a trade because PFI number was high, there is backup action, I buy here, my stop loss is hit below this candle, I will exit. I will not look for buying below this. I want this stock to set up again properly and give me clear indication that it wants to go up. Otherwise, it's not a good stock right now to buy. It's below the momentum band, it's below the bias band. Everything is bearish as per bias. TRT is red. So it may go up, it may again come down. It has to, we have to let the stock breathe for some more time. Okay. ITC Hotels, Helicon, Castelloy. ITC Hotels. So ITC Hotels new IPO, and Joita ma'am, if you remember, we had discussed when there is a new stock, there has to be some price action after which we can look for trading opportunity. So down move, again a down move and a lesser down move, right? If you can notice, there is a down move here, went up, slower down move, went up, again a slower down move here. So here we have a strong bearish candle, not a very strong bearish candle though. So it may trigger entry here with high start. Again, next entry triggered here, and then it went up smoothly. Now, if we want to check this at present scenario, what is it doing? It has gone up nicely. Is there any rise in PFI? There was 5 times rise in PFI here. It gave, see, after 5 times rise, what happened? It came down below this. It had triggered stop losses for many people, and then it started moving higher. As it is a new stock, it takes some time to print momentum signals. It will print momentum signals on 75-minute time frame, not on daily time frame. So for IPO stocks, we may have to shift to 75-minute time frame sometimes when the stock does not have adequate uh, information. And now here what do we see is price is in this trading range. It is possible that it may create a spring here and go up. There is a selling PFI candle, selling PFI candle, selling PFI candle. 3 back-to-back downward selling PFI. So I will not buy this stock because currently selling pressure is more as compared to buying pressure. TRT has turned red and the bands are momentum is absent, bearish momentum is present. Only positive thing for this stock is a bias, which is positive. Price is above this level and it is a positive bias. Bearish bias band is absent, bullish bias band is present. So we may see some trading range developing. Afterwards, again, if it sets up, creates a spring and a secondary test, or creates a green color and gives a retracement entry, I will buy at that time. So for now, this stock will go in a range, it is likely to have a down move or a sideways trading range. Once it turns green again, only then I will watch this. Till that time, I don't have to check this. It may take maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or even more time. Okay. Alicon cast alloy. Alicon downtrend, it went up immediately. So sometimes it happens, but what I want is after this, it should go in sideways price action. So it is going sideways. There is a momentum band. Bearish momentum is present. Bullish momentum, price is below bullish momentum. So bullish momentum is not present right now. Here it did not give a retracement entry and kept on moving higher. So sometimes it may happen. We may not get entry and stock may go up. How much it has gone up? See, from this green candle up to this, it has gone up just by 35%. And if I buy on this candle's close next day, my stop loss is around 20%. So even if I buy here on this green candle and keep my stop loss here, I have not achieved even 2 times reward. Even though stock has gone up after this, it looks like it has gone up significantly, but it has not given me even 2 times reward. Instead of this, when it sets up, gives me a risk of 10% and moves 30% within few days. It gives me 3 times reward very soon. That's why I want the stock to uh, give me appropriate trading range. Now the trading range is kind of developing. Price is still sideways. The bias is not present, means bias is weakly bullish, not strongly bullish. I don't want to trade this stock. Either it should go above this level and close above 990, whatever this high is, 997. It should close above that level and then I will look for fresh buying opportunity. Or it may come down, create a spring, and then it may work out. Or sometimes what happens is it comes down up to this starting point again. Because it went up smoothly, it can come down again to test that level, create a double bottom at that, and then starts moving higher. So I don't have any business in Alicon alloy. I won't like to trade it. And one more important parameter which I want is liquidity. So this is highly, means this is very low liquidity stock. Whenever I see this low liquidity kind of stocks, I don't take entry in these stocks because I cannot buy adequate quantities with one click. So I let it go. There is a list of 11 stocks, semiconductor stocks. Okay. Let's check black box. B box. There was strong downward PFI which could not achieve anything. Reversed. Now, as it reversed, what do we see? A retracement entry from this low up to this. It gave 60%, did not give 75%, just 60% retracement. Okay, then again it went up and now it is slightly downward sloping and fresh uptrend has started. So prices are above bearish bias band. There is lack of strong bullish PFI number. We can see it's not even 2 times in buying. So if I buy the stock in the buying area, I will target the selling area. That will be end of the trade. Either I will do partial profit booking, and if the breakout happens and next PFI number increases, then I can look for higher targets. Otherwise, it will be just one target where I will do partial profit booking or full exit, and I will wait for retracement in the buying area. So if it comes to buying area, I will place alert at that location. At that time, when it comes, I will look to buy. If it doesn't, I will let it go. It has freshly turned green. So I want the stock to come in the buying area. Even though it is showing a momentum signal, I will not buy this for momentum because 5 PFI numbers are absent. So that is one parameter which I can use. Then NetWeb. NetWeb. So I had shared the screenshot for this stock, and you can see the PFI number have increased. There was a downward move, then it went sideways, then it went up, turned green. After turning green, it came down for retracement. And if we check, this is a continuation. So from this low up to this high, it did not give 75% retracement. So it is a missed retracement entry, which is absolutely fine. Next time it turned green here, and there is a continuation from this low up to this. It gave a nice retracement entry. Can you see? This was a retracement entry, and this retracement entry is after rising PFI numbers. The PFIs are high 2 times, 5 times. What about bearish momentum? Bearish momentum band is not very strong. It's not coming down, it's present. Bullish momentum band is rising, so bullish momentum is present. What about bias? Bullish bias is present, bearish bias is absent. So how many things are in favor of buying this stock? Yes, Ram sir? Are you there? Anyone? Okay, I will repeat about the course. Yes, we are coming to present situation, but what about this? So here it was a nice buying opportunity. That was the time to buy the stock on retracement. What was favorable? TRT was favorable. First retracement entry, it gave retracement up to 60%, not up to 75%. Next time it gave a retracement in the buying area. So this is still a retracement entry, good retracement entry. Then bias band is favorable, momentum band is favorable. That is also favorable. And PFI numbers are strongly favorable. So everything is favorable. I had shared that I have bought this stock around these levels. From there, we can see the stop loss for this. Where will be the stop loss? There is a location this candle low. If it closes below that on daily chart, it will turn red. There is a bias band below. So if it closes below that, it will turn, both the stops will get hit. So this is very strong stop loss. And this is a very good entry. After this, it went up. Again, it came down slightly, gave one momentum entry here, which is with small candle. I prefer momentum entry when the signal is with small candle. I don't prefer momentum entry when it is with large candle, because the stop loss is very big in that case. So this is a good momentum entry. This is one more momentum entry. It has already given momentum entries and it is moving smoothly with rising PFI. So if you have bought here at this location or here, then just keep holding. Where is the stop loss? Stop loss is below this, because bias band is present there and TRT is also giving a location there. So if candle closes below that, color will turn red, it will close below everything. So that means end of the trade, exit. If you have bought here, it's a very good profit, right? And if you have not done anything, you have not bought here, or if you have not bought in momentum, it has already given enough opportunities. Now what should we do? We should keep waiting. If it goes sideways, create next momentum opportunity and PFI numbers are not increasing on downside, then we can take new entry. Otherwise, just keep on holding. The stop loss will be below this. If it hits, then exit full position. Tighter stop loss can be below this momentum band. So this is a momentum band. If price closes below momentum band, partial position can be exited. And once the prices keep on moving higher or goes sideways, this momentum band will also come up. And if there is bearish momentum band will appear. And close below that will indicate hitting the stop loss. Okay. So this stock, if you have not done anything, then it's not a time to do anything. Just let it go. You are not on it, let it go. It should form new setup to take new entry. Okay. So Vivek sir, you are asking me about repeat regarding course. I missed the half. Okay. So I said that those who have registered for pre-launch and just a minute. Those people who have registered for pre-launch offer, or they have done my past courses, for them live sessions are free. I will share the link of live session on every Sunday. They can join the live sessions on each Sunday using that link. But recording will not be available. Now, those who have registered for pre-launch, they have already access to indicator based on that pre-launch, and they have 50% discount offer today. So if you register today, I have shared the link. I will share that link one more time. This is the link. You can use this link. There is a discount code which will work. There will be 50% discount. Those who have not done any course in the past, they will not or not registered for pre-launch, they will also get this discount offer at 50% discount. And those who register using this discount offer, the price is 20,000, but with 50% discount it will be 10,000, and you will get access to my indicators for 4 months. Okay. Those who have not done any course, they will get access for 2 months. Those who have done pre-launch offer or done past courses, they will get access for 4 months. Okay, is this clear? And for any other indicators or any other offer, there is 25% discount I have created a code for that also. So if you want to register for any past pre-launch offer, any past offers which were there, with this link, there will be 50% discount as well. There will be two codes. This code will have 50% discount, uh, or you can use 50 off. 50 off. This code is simple. Use 50 off. So this is a discount code. You can use that discount code to get 50% off for the current upcoming course, and this can be used up to 5th of the October. And if you want to register for previous courses or for mentorship program or for lifetime access to my indicators using my community, which is Prestige community, you can go to that. There will get, you can apply this 25% discount and you can register. These prices are earlier prices when the indicators were not so advanced, and the prices are likely to increase when I announce next moment mentorship program. If I announce the mentorship program, right now these are the prices for lifetime. You can take 25% discount on that. Okay. So let's check next. Just give me 1 minute. If the 50% code is not working, let me check. So lifetime indicator and prestige community, you can get 25% discount, and that will be applicable for now. There is some issue with 50% discount code. So I'll make it one more time. I'll make it available. Don't worry. Okay, so it should be visible now. You can check it by refreshing. Yes, two codes are visible. You can apply. Okay. Next stock, E2 NetWeb done, E2E networks. Okay, so this is E2E networks. We can see there is up move, retracement entry, went up, again it came down below this. So this is what happens because there is lack of strong PFI number here and bearish momentum is present. It went up slightly above that, again it came down. So that will be a fearful entry. If you buy here, it goes up and again it comes down, you will exit below this. That happens many times. That's why I don't like these kind of entries. These are not smooth entries. There were downward PFI candles or selling candles were present. There is strong selling candle, went up, again came down. This is not a low liquidity stock. Now, as the PFI numbers are increasing, it may continue going higher. And if I have already taken entry, good. If this was one entry triggered on 19th September. So if I buy here, because there is a retracement entry has already happened, it has given nice retracement entry. Color turned green, went up, came down. How much is the retracement? See, it touched 50% retracement. Once it touches 50%, it's retracement entry. I consider it as a retracement entry has already happened. Next time again second retracement entry can be taken. So I will plot something like this. Place alert at 75%. And if I'm lucky, it gives me retracement entry, I will take it. This was a momentum entry also, which has gone into profit. And let us see if it comes down and gives retracement entry or not. It may, or it may create some new momentum entry. Right now, it's in a good up move and prices are moving higher. Okay, Anant Raj. Anant Raj, there is 2 times rise, 2 times rise, 5 times rise, 2 times rise. The PFI numbers are increasing. There is nice strong breakout. So I want retracement. This rise is not like PC Jewelers. In PC Jewelers, there was very rapid rise, fast, very big candles. These are not that kind of very big candles. So if this gives a retracement entry, as it is fresh up move, even now, there was a sideways, downward sideways breakout, retracement, target done. So this was one successful entry. If you notice, PFI number is rising just by 2. So retracement entry went up again, came down again, completed the target. As price came down with PFI number, see, went up, again reacted, and then completed target. Not a smooth one-way up move after entry. So this is very frequent. And if you see a momentum band, bearish momentum is absent, bullish momentum is present. So this was still a good trade. If you buy here or after this gave entry, went up, completed the target. This was your stop loss. Uh, PFI number was bullish, TRT was green, and bullish momentum was present. All three factors were present. As PFI is just 2, it's a target based approach. Exit at this target and end of the trade. Next time it again came down with a bearish momentum band overhead. So it turned red. Now again it has turned bullish and bearish momentum band may get may disappear in some time. So I want retracement entry at 565 kind of levels. I'll place alert there. And wait. Is this a low liquidity stock? No. So this low liquidity marker is available in TradingView. I made it available for everyone. You can check it.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Sir, when does
Yes.
this bearish momentum band disappears?
Bearish momentum band disappears.
Yes. At what conditions it disappears?
So it is based on a lower time frame analysis. On this time frame, 75-minute charts are being used for these bands to appear or disappear. When there is momentum on 75-minute time frame and downward momentum on 75-minute disappears, then this bearish momentum band will disappear.
On daily chart, this is showing on daily chart. So on daily chart, when will it disappear? This bearish momentum band, this gray band.
I understood your question. I am telling you that, see,
Yep.
there are two types of bands. Okay.
Yep.
This is a bias band. It is a dark
Yep.
band. Black,
Yes.
sorry, green and red. And this
Yes.
is a momentum band. Momentum band is based on lower time frame.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
if you notice here, use auto time frame for hidden gaps.
Yes.
If I unselect this, select time frame for hidden gaps. Now it is 1 minute time frame is selected.
Okay.
If I make it a daily time frame, then it will coincide with this. See, it is exactly same. And if I make it on lower time frame, then it will be momentum based on lower time frame. So by default on daily chart, it is based on 75-minute time frame. So this is based on 75-minute time frame, the momentum band. And when momentum on 75-minute time frame changes, then that band disappears or appears.
Okay.
We cannot
Okay.
understand this based on daily chart. So it is
Okay.
actually multi-time frame analysis on this chart itself.
Okay.
Sir,
Thank you.
Yes,
sir.
Joyita ma'am.
Anantraj, sir, I've already purchased. So I think this is, I was thinking of exiting because the candles for the last 2 days are neutral. So is it because I can't find any other PFI number or red any loss of strength? That's why I'm holding it still, sir. So what to do now?
What to do now? So what do we expect? We expect prices to come down for retracement, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you have already bought it and you are in good profits, there is
Yes, sir.
what you can do is you can wait for prices to come up to this location. As price may come up to that, and this is a reversal point, right? Starting point for this down
Yes,
move. If we do chart analysis, based on that, we can see there is a big selling candle here, right?
yes, sir.
There is a big
So
selling
it is
candle.
touching that gap.
Yes. So price is in that area. Now here it may struggle to go smoothly. It may some on some occasions it just rapidly crosses that, and on some occasions it takes a lot of efforts to go above that. In that case, what to do? If I am in your place, what I would do is I will keep a trailing stop loss with one candle low. If price goes below this, I will do partial profit booking. I will exit half of my position.
Yes, sir.
What it will show that it has the upward movement or upswing has ended and upswing has formed, so downward momentum may come or price may come down. So if prices
Yes.
come down and it comes down slowly, then I know that this is a strong bullish impulse and next time again it may go up. So I may look for next entry again. If it comes down rapidly, I have done some profit booking and I can keep holding with remaining position. If original stop is hit, still I will either make some profit or there will be no profit, no loss.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir. Thank you, sir.
I will
Thank you.
do partial profit booking with one candle stop loss, and you can use price action toolkit to understand the swing points. Where is the swing? So up right now this is the swing low and swing high is not yet formed. This is a line where swing high will get established. If price comes below 657, then we know that if below this green line, when price comes below that, swing high will get established. At that time we can do partial profit booking. If tomorrow prices go up above this red candle, this green candle will shift slightly upward and you can use that to keep your trailing stop loss.
Yes, sir.
for
Sir, I have
partial profit.
one more question, sir.
Yes,
Sir, are these bands more of specifically time-based bands or price-based bands?
they are price action based on the candle types. They are not based on time.
Okay, okay, sir.
See, there are some occasions when they are flat sideways, then they come down very rapidly, then again they go sideways. So if they are time based, then this thing cannot happen. It has to be like a moving average.
Uh-huh.
It's not that. It's different
Okay, sir.
based on price action. And it's multi time frame.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay, I will post all the permutation and combination regarding membership and mentorship programs and courses. No problem. I'll post it in the group. I'll make a brochure and I will post it. So with these tools, you can analyze all the remaining stocks also. And it's already 12 o'clock, so we can stop the session here. If anyone has anything to say, the group is open. I have shown you how it saves the time, how it makes analysis easier, how we can use a trailing stop loss, uh, how we can use target based approach when PFI numbers are lower, when we can go for higher targets or bigger targets when PFI numbers are increasing in our favor, and how we can get momentum entries, and how it makes the analysis much simpler. And the analysis is not based on our thought process, it's based on price, what price is doing, and it is slightly flexible, slightly rigid. It's not manmarzi that I am feeling that it will not fall furthermore, so I will buy, or I feel that it should come down and give retracement. There are specific rules when the trend is starting to starting to change from down to up, like TRT has turned green for first time. Only then we look for retracement opportunities one or two times. Like here, it gave retracement entry. So only on initially one or two occasions we look for retracement entry, and all retracement entry do not work. So I have shown you when these retracement entries are likely to fail because of higher PFI on downside, or lack of PFI when prices are going up, or because of the momentum which is absent, or it is against our trade. These are the occasions when there are higher chances of failure of our trade. And when we reduce the number of failures, we ultimately increase the chances of success. Okay. Thank you, Anand sir. Thank you. So all these indicators, I have built them myself, so it's very less likelihood that you will find it anywhere else. These kind of indicators are not available, especially with multi-time frame analysis and different types of entries encoded in that. If somebody is using RSI, I have coded RSI entry in this. If somebody is using MACD, I have coded MACD entry in this as well, and that is with multi-time frame. So if you use daily chart, you get 75 momentum as well in that. Everything is added in that. Yes, plus the support that I give. Yes, thank you, sir. Okay, so that's end of the session for today, and I will share brochures in the group, and you can use the links which I have shared. And if anyone has any questions, they can message me or call me. It's not a problem. Thank you. Have a nice day.